Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we have began with a very new series, English Mastery Series, Chapter 1. Okay, in the very first class, we are going to understand Introduction to Tenses. Yes, with full concept, detailed A to Z, and also some short tricks. Okay, how to understand the concept of tenses, what are the various kinds of tenses. We will dive deep into the concept. Okay, so let's understand Introduction to Tenses in the very first class. Okay, so now before we begin with the chapter, let me tell you all that language without tense is like life without time. Yes, so if you don't know when something happens, you don't really understand what is happening. Okay, it means in all the sentences, whether we are having a conversation, whether we are writing a tense, it will include any kind of tense. Okay, whether it is happening in the present, whether it had already happened in the past, or it will be going to occur in the future. So tense is what? Tense is time plus the state of the action. Yes, so now let's understand the literal definition of tense. Tense refers to the time of an action or state of being expressed by a verb. Okay, it tells us when the action happened, whether it is complete or ongoing. Yes, so when actually the action take place and whether it is complete, already completed in the past, or whether it is going to happen in the future or it is ongoing in the present. Okay, so there are main types of tenses. Okay, main types of tenses, three. Okay, there are three main types of tenses. First is the present tense, that is now, which is ongoing. Okay, now second is the past tense, which already happened, when the action has already taken place in the past. And then the future. Future means it is yet to happen. It will happen in the coming time. So these are the three main types of tenses. Always remember, tense means what? The time and also the state of action that we are going to perform in the future, or the action is ongoing, or the action has already happened. Okay? Moving on, let's understand the structure of tense. Okay, the structure of tense. So what is the structure of the tense system, which is very important for us to understand? Each tense has four subtypes. Okay, there are four different types under each tense. So when we are talking about present tense, it means it has simple present, it has continuous present, it has present perfect, it has present perfect continuous. Okay, so the first subtype is simple present, second is present continuous, third is present perfect, fourth is present perfect continuous. Okay, now the second type of tense, that is the past tense, also has four subtypes. So the first type of past tense is simple past. Yes, the second type is past continuous, the third type is past perfect, and the fourth type of past tense is past perfect continuous. Yes, now let's move on to the third tense, that is future tense. Okay, so future tense, the first type is what? Simple future tense, then continuous future tense, then perfect future tense, and future perfect continuous tense. Okay, so we have understood that there are four subtypes of each tense. Okay, so there are how many total tenses? There are 12 total tenses. Okay, all right. So now that we have understood each of the subtypes of each of the tenses, let's now understand in detail, okay, one by one. So when first we were talking about the present tense, yes, it was the type 1. Present tense was the type 1 tense. Yes, so there were 4 various types of present tense. So first type of present tense was what? Simple present. Okay, simple present. So simple present, when we are talking about simple present, the structure will be what? The subject plus the verb 1, that is es or s will be there with singular. Okay, how do we use it? We use it in daily routine. I wake up at 6, so it is my habit. Yes, it's my daily routine. Secondly, we use simple present for some universal truth. For example, all crows are black. Yes, so have we seen any white crows? No. Sun rises in the east. It's a universal truth. So we use what? Simple present there. The sun rises in the east. Now for habit also we use simple present. She drinks tea daily. Okay, so since she has a habit of drinking tea daily, so we are saying she drinks. So we have put here as. The sun rises as. Yes, so now all these are what? Now just let's understand the trick. How do we remember? Okay, so trick is that always, usually equal to simple present. Okay, it means always. It is my habit of doing it. Yes, and also usually, most of the time, usually, okay? And also those facts that are universal, we all know it. For example, sun rises in the east. Yes, we all know it. It's a universal truth. So always simple present tense will be used in this kind of present tense. The first type is simple present. So we now know the trick is what? We will use simple present in those things that we always use, that we always know, that is universal truth. Okay. Moving on to the second type of present tense, that is what? Present continuous structure. Okay, how is it? The structure is subject plus is, am, are plus the verb plus ing. Okay, ing, the gerund will be used because it is what? Simple, because it is present continuous. It is ongoing, okay, in the present. So it means the action is happening now. I am reading. Ing we have used. Read is the verb. Yes, so is, am, are we will use. Yes, so that is how we construct the sentence for present continuous. I am reading means I am doing the action now. It is happening now. Okay. Temporary action also sometimes we use present continuous structure. For example, she is living in Delhi. It means now she is living in Delhi. Okay. At this moment she is living in Delhi. Okay. Afterwards, I don't know. Afterwards, we don't know where she will be shifting. But at this moment, she is living in Delhi. So is and ing along with the verb. Yes, first will be the subject, I and she. Okay. So the trick is for present continuous tense is what? Right now. Any action which is happening right now, ongoing at this moment, that is the trick that we will be using what? The continuous. The present continuous tense, ing. Okay. So now let's move on to the present perfect structure. Type 1 was simple present. Second one was present continuous. Third is present perfect structure. The subject plus has, have and the verbs. Now uses. How do we use it? Completed action. When do we use present perfect? It means the action that has already completed. Completed action, result matters. Okay. For example, I have finished my work. So we will be using what? Has or have. Plus we are using ed because we have already completed it. I have finished. Okay. And also, while we are talking about some experiences, okay, it means I have visited Goa. It means I already have visited Goa. So I went there and I have performed the action already. Okay. But since we are using in present perfect, so we'll be using what? Have visited Goa. So what is the trick? Where we'll be using this present perfect tense? Where trick is what? That I have already performed it, or just, or yet. That is perfect. Present perfect structure. Okay, this was type 3 for present tense. Next is present perfect continuous. The last type of present tense is present perfect continuous. How is the structure? First, the subject has or have along with been, okay? Has been or have been along with the verbs, then ing plus. Please remember, we have to use it since or for, okay? Since or for. It means where will we use? Uses in action started in past and still it is continuing. Okay, the action which has already began in the past, but it is still continuing in the present. Okay, I have been studying for 2 hours. It means I started studying before 2 hours. Yes, and I am still studying now. So ing is here because I am still studying now, and I have started the action already in the past. That is why I have been studying for 2 hours. So I told you along with the ing, we will be using since or for. So the time frame is mentioned with since or for. Now what is the trick? Where will we use this present perfect continuous tense? Where since or for will be there in the sentence plus still continuing. Where the action has already begun in the past and we are still continuing it, we'll be using it present perfect continuous. So all this we have learned about what? Present tense, simple present, present continuous, present perfect and present perfect continuous. Okay. So now let's move on to the second type of tense, that is past tense. This was what? Type 2, that is past tense. Okay. Simple past structure, subject plus the verb. Okay. Now uses completed action. I went to school. Completed action. I went to school. Okay. Now, where will we use simple past structure? Where we have already completed the action in the past. So, I went to school. So, what is the trick? It means there will be a time frame where I have already completed this action. When? That is yesterday. Simple past. Okay. Let's move on to the next. Next is what? Past continuous structure, like how we studied about present continuous. Now we will be understanding past continuous. Past continuous structure will be subject plus we will be using was or were plus verb 1 and ing. Okay. So where will we use past continuous? Action in progress in past. I was studying. Okay. I was studying. Action in progress in past. Okay. Whether action has a progress, but the action is performed when? In the past. That is why we are understanding in the past tense. Okay. The third type is past perfect. Past perfect structure. What will be the structure? Subject plus had plus verb 3. Okay. Subject plus had plus verb 3. So had is there. So past perfect. Now uses is when? Earlier past action. I had eaten before he arrived. I had eaten before he arrived. Now I is what? Subject. Had is there. Past perfect. Eaten. Yes. Before he arrived. Okay. So here the verb is eaten. Now trick is what? 2 past actions. Earlier one is past perfect. Okay. So earlier one is what? Past perfect. That is what? The usage of past perfect structure. Now let's understand past perfect continuous. We understood past continuous. We understood past perfect. Now let's mix it up. Okay. Past perfect continuous structure is what? The subject will be there in the beginning in the sentence. Had been will be there. Had been plus verb 1. Then the ing will be there plus since or for. Yes. So duration. When will we use past perfect continuous? Duration before the past point. I had been studying for 2 hours. When? Before exam. I had been is there. Yes, since it is past continuous, past perfect continuous, ing is there. For and since will be mentioned, and also for 2 hours before the exam. Since before the exam I did this action, so it is what? Past perfect continuous. Okay, so this is all about the 4 subtypes of past tense, the type 2 of tense. Now let's understand future tense in detail. Okay, future tense also, this is what? Type 3. Future tense is what? Type 3. Yes, simple future. Structure is subject plus will plus verb 1. Okay, since we will be performing this action in the future, so will is present. When will we use? Decision is I will go. So I will be taking the decision of going out in the future. Okay, next is going to. Going to. Okay, it means what? Future continuous, going to. So structure is what? Subject plus is, am, are plus going to plus verb 1. Okay, so planned action is what? Usage planned action. I am going to travel. I am going to travel. So I will be doing this action when? In the future. Okay, so I am going to travel. It is what? Present continuous. Since it is continuous in future, I'll be continuing to travel in future. So I'll be using what? ing. So now next is future continuous. Structure is subject plus will be plus verb 1 and ing. Okay, this was going to in future action we are talking about. This was simple future and this is future continuous. So how will we use the structure? Subject plus will be. Yes, will be in the future, then the verb and ing. Usage is what? Action in progress in future. It will be in future. The progress will be in future. I will be studying at 8 p.m. So I will continue the action at 8 p.m. So it is in future I'm talking about. So I will be is there. Yes, along with the verb is, it is what? ing is there. Okay, so this is all about the future continuous tense. The 4th subtype of future tense is what? Future perfect. Future perfect. Structure is what? Subject plus will have plus verb. Now how we use it? Completed before future time. I will have finished by 10 p.m. So completed before future time. Future perfect. So whatever time was there as a goal, I will be completing that action. I will have finished by 10 p.m. So completed before the future time. Next is future perfect continuous. Okay. So remember, future tense, the type 3 tense has 5 subtypes. Okay. Now, structure is what? Subject plus will have been. Will have been, then verb plus ing. Usage is duration till future. I will have been studying for 5 hours. Okay. So I will have been studying for 5 hours. Okay. So this is what? Future perfect continuous. So this is all about the various subtypes of the 3 types of main tenses. Okay. So now let's understand some short tricks. Not understand, let us master. Okay. Since this is the master English mastery series, we are going to master each and every topic of English grammar. So let's master short tricks. How do we do that? And it's very important for us because we will be having very less time in our exams. Rather it be our class boards exam, 11-12 boards exam, rather be it our graduation exams, any exams wherever English is important or any competitive examinations, we will be having very short duration of time so that we can complete the questions. Regarding tenses, we should understand and we should be able to identify the time words. Okay. So when the words are always daily, the tense is what? Present tense. Whenever the word is yesterday or last time or whatever it is, so it will be what? Past tense. If the word will be tomorrow, definitely it will be what? Future. Okay. So these are some time words that we have to identify from the sentences. That was trick 1. Okay. Trick 2 is since versus for. Okay, once since will be there, we have to remember point of time, since 2020. It means they will be giving a particular year. Okay, 2020, 2019, 2021, whatever it is, always there will be mention of since. Now, if there is for means duration, the time frame of the particular action that is already have been performed or is performing or will be performing in future. Okay, so duration will be, for example, for 2 hours. So we have to understand the difference between since versus for. For is for duration, since is for the definite specific year that will be given in the particular sentence. Then we have to use what? Since. Okay. Now trick 3 is has or have versus had. Okay, most of our students get confused in this point. Okay, has or have will always be used in present perfect tense. Has or have. And whenever we are using had means what? Past perfect. Had means what? Past perfect. Okay, trick 4 is continuous. Okay, continuous be form plus ing. Okay. Continuous pehchan. Okay, we have to check the continuous action. The form that is already been performing right now. The action is continuing right now, ongoing. Okay, so ing will be there. Always remember ing, it means it is now continuous. Okay, now trick 5 is perfect. Perfect pehchan. Now, how do we understand when this perfect is used? Past perfect, present perfect, future perfect. Whenever there is have, has, had plus the verbs is always in the perfect. Okay, perfect tense. Past perfect, present perfect, future perfect. Okay, so all these are the tricks. So I have given you trick 5 as perfect. Yes, so we have understood 5 types of tricks. How do we actually identify that particular sentence? So now, if in the exams you all are given, identify which tense is this, then I hope you'll be able to identify. Okay, whether it's simple present, past perfect, present perfect, past perfect continuous, present perfect continuous. Okay, so now let's understand some common errors. Okay, some common errors. Before we understand what we have to actually do, we should always know where are we going wrong, where are we making the errors. Okay, I am knowing him is a wrong sentence. Yes or no? Simply how we say it? How do we say it? I know him. Yes, I know him. Now, if the sentence is she did not went to school or she did not went for the classes, that is the wrong sentence. How do we say? She did not go. She did not go. Okay. Now, I have seen him yesterday is a wrong sentence. I have seen will not be used. Simply you should say I saw him yesterday. Okay. Now, can you see the errors that we always speak while we are having in a conversation in English? Okay. So now mostly we do errors in this part. I have seen him yesterday. That is a very wrong sentence. I saw him yesterday is the simple correct tense that should be used. Okay. All right. So now let's do some questions quickly since we have understood the full concept detailed A to Z. Yes. Let's do some questions. She dash to school every day. She dash to school every day. Every day is there. It means always. Yes or no? So it is what? Simple present. She goes to school every day. So it is a habit. Simple present singular. That is goes. Next is I dash my homework now. I dash my homework now. So now is there. It means the action has been performed now. So it is continuing, ongoing. So it is what? I am doing my homework now. Now is what? Present continuous. Okay. Next question. He dash already finished his work. He dash already finished his work. So he has already completed his task. So already is there, ed is there. So the action is already performed in the past. So what will be the answer? Answer is B. He has already finished his work. Okay. Now, they dash playing when I arrived. They dash playing when I arrived. So it was what? When I arrived. It is what? Past tense. It is talking about past tense. So they were playing when I arrived. Okay? I dashed him yesterday. I saw him yesterday. We just learned this sentence. Yes? Okay. She dashed for 2 hours. Now can you see for is there? It means it is talking about a duration. The duration is also mentioned here. She dashed for 2 hours. She is studying. She has been studying. She studied. Studies. What will be the answer? She has been studying for 2 hours. Okay? So it is what? What tense? Past, present. Please let me know in the comment section. What is this tense? Okay? Alright. By next year, I dash my graduation. By next year, I dash my graduation. By next year, complete, completed, will have completed. So by next year, it means I'm talking in the future. So what? By next year, I will complete. I will have completed my graduation. Yes or no? Okay. He dashed when I called him. He dashed when I called him. When I called, ed is there. What will be the answer? He was sleeping. Because called, ed is there. It means the action is already performed in the past. He was sleeping when I called him. Okay. Next is I dash never been there. I dash never been there. I has, have, had, am. What will be the answer? Answer will be B, that is I have never been there. Okay. Next question. They dash to Delhi tomorrow. Tomorrow is there. It means what? You remember the identifying the time words I gave you the trick, the table? Yes. Tomorrow means always in future. So they go, went, will go, going. They will go. Because why? Because will is there, so future, and tomorrow definitely talks about the future tense. Okay. So now if you master tenses, okay, if you master tenses, you master English, because every sentence you speak carries time, and time defines meaning, and time defines what? Time defines tense. Yes or no? Tense is what? Tense is equal to time plus the state of action, whether the action has been performed now or in the past or will be performed in future. Okay. So in the whole class, we have understood the whole concept of tenses, the various types of tenses, its various subtypes, yes, its structure, its usage. Then we have understood various tricks of how to identify the tense of the sentence, yes, and also we have practiced few questions. Okay. So in the next video, I'll be coming with a very new topic, detailed along with the full concept A to Z, and also we'll be doing some questions with accuracy. Okay. So see you in the next video. Keep studying and keep working hard. Thank you everyone. Have a nice day ahead.